take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll
What's going on, guys? Nick Ross here with Bodyoflegends and Caysthetics, and next to me I got my brother.
Hi, Anthony Chin Jr.
And we got
Damien Maxwell, again IFBA Pro, and we are Caysthetics.
Caysthetics, guys. So we're bringing guys a very good arm workout. This arm workout just focusing more on just, a lot of blood, a lot of volume. We're not really going too heavy. You're gonna see a lot of supersets, a lot of drop sets, a lot of squeezing, contracting. In him as well, he's 4 weeks out of his show, so we're not gonna try to have him do 4 to 5 pound curls on each side. Like I said, it's worrying about blood and contraction, squeezing, getting a lot of quality reps. So, let's ask this man right here a question now. So with arm, training now, okay, what do you feel like is the best thing you can do when it comes to arm growth?
Well, from what I did today with you, trust me, those supersets and those drop sets definitely worked for me. I got a lot of blood, flowing to that muscle group, and I was getting some killer pumps.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And lately, you start every single workout with pull-ups. Why?
As I said before, just trying to get that width, with my lats. And pull-ups, pull-ups is a compound movement. So you're working a lot of muscle groups, but primarily you're getting those lats. So you want to have that. If you get your lats out, then you're gonna have that automatic illusion of a small waist. Even though my waist is pretty small.
Yeah, down near 25 inches, right?
Yeah, 25
Female waist, yeah.
25 points. But yeah, with my lats out, bigger lats, smaller waist.
Yeah, definitely. Now me, like I say, guys, I love the high volume. I love the reps, the sets, but these guys don't really train like that. So how would a typical workout routine go for you? Like, let's say if I wasn't here, you were just in the gym by yourself, how would that go?
Well, I would start off with lightweight, and I would do it about 12 to 15 reps, probably with 30 seconds rest, and start to increase the weight and end it with a burnout. Just go all out for the last rep, and sometimes I'll do a little drop set with it for the last rep.
Yeah, definitely. But this style of training, how does this compare to what you would normally do?
Oh my God!
How do they compare?
This was
totally,
yes, it was totally something different, and trust me, even one point in time, I couldn't even lift the weight anymore, and it's like I didn't want to give up. You guys would support me and saying, "Come on, you can do it, you can push," and man, trust me, I felt like I was giving birth or something.
Yeah. No, that was good. Yeah. So for you now, what was the most difficult thing throughout the whole workout? We did a lot of variations of different things, but what gave you let's say the most burn? The most blood volume. What was the exercise for you?
I'm used to a lot of reps, a lot of sets.
Yeah.
But what gave that burn was the time on the tension. Alright, that slowing it down, get that quality squeeze, and the slowing it on the negative.
Yeah.
And that burns. And actually, there's a lot of research on that, and it does give you maximum muscle growth. So it is a good technique, and I like that. I used to do it when I first started. Kind of ease off a bit, but it did get me to where I am now. So I actually need to pick that back up.
Good stuff, man. I want to pick this man's brain one more time, okay? Because this man here, I don't know if you see this man's arms, but he got probably the biggest triceps in the gym. Honestly, look at this man's triceps, another level. He got a triceps that I'm trying to achieve in this man of physique, man. So for you now, what would be the best arm tip you can give? Bicep, tricep, the best tip you can give for just arm development?
Well, before I used to do a lot of skull crushers and dips. I actually used to do dips every day with the pull-ups. So just like Max was saying before, he would do pull-ups every day. I would do pull-ups and dips, but I realized that my triceps was getting a little too big for my body, so I kind of slowed off of doing a lot of tricep workout, and I'm trying to develop the rest of my body right now. But it used to be a lot of skull crushers, a lot of dips, and a lot of tricep pull downs.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, so yeah, guys, that was a workout there. You know, like I said, a lot of volume, a lot of reps. Maybe down the line, we might add, a couple pounds, to each exercise. But that's probably the best way to train. I mean, you don't want to go to the gym and do a bunch of weight for 2, 3, 4 reps. It don't make no sense unless you're a power lifter. But even in that case, you still want to get quality reps in, because if you're not squeezing, contracting, and controlling the weight, then that's pure joint damage. It don't make no sense. But yeah, guys, so great workout. Like I said, Caysthetics, definitely make things happen, with the show, with the clothing line, with everything we have going on now. We have a lot of plans down the line as well, just to, bring the fitness industry to the Cayman Islands. If you don't know, we're from the Cayman Islands. So, like I said, we're going to bring it to Cayman, do the best we can to bring it to Cayman, also the Caribbean as well. So anything else you want to say, guys, outro?
Oh yeah, before we go, just want to shout out BPI. This pre-workout, man, it was crazy.
It was damn good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pumps was amazing. I can actually feel the difference. But shout out to them.
Yeah. This workout again was fueled by BPI pre-workout. 1MR Vortex. I've taken this workout. I took a scoop and a half, and that was the perfect amount for me. It gave me the amount of energy that I needed to push myself. Great pre-workout. Something I would definitely buy in the future. What about you?
Yeah, man, a great pre-workout. The energy levels are up. The fatigue doesn't really set in right now, and maybe that's why I got a good workout, being on a low carb.
Yeah, so, definitely. Yeah.
Shout out to BPI. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support, guys. Yeah. So again, guys, all of our IGs are on the screen. All of our IGs are down below. Check us out. Follow us. Keep up with this man progress. 4 weeks out. Actually, 3 weeks out. Just a little under 4 weeks out, and this man 6 months out. But be looking out for some good stuff, guys. Bring in weekly videos of this man, as well as we can be featuring Chin as well. So stay up to date, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. See you next time.